going to do a dry January taste test. I bought all different kinds of non-alcoholic functional beverages, and I'm gonna let you guys know how they taste. So the first one I tried was Bon Buzz. It's labeled as a functional fizz. So the marketing is the first functional fizz for energy, flow, and social anxiety. So it has adaptogens, nootropics. It's really like a mood enhancer, something that helps you kind of like relax, unwind. The taste was pretty good. It wasn't, you know, my all-time favorite, but out of the other ones that I tried, this probably become like second or third. The ingredients that it contains is yuzu, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but balsamic vinegar, L-carnitine, rosemary extract, elderflower extract, L-theanine, ginseng panax, don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, L-tyrosine, GABA, maca extract, and 5-HTP. So those are all ingredients, especially, you know, L-theanine, GABA, 5-HTP are all supplements that you use to really calm and really sort of like relax you. They're kind of like you use them before bed, but obviously they're not at that high dosage that you're gonna like, you know, fall asleep. But it really does, I felt even just after this one can, and I'm sure it's like if you drink 2 or 3 cans, you might feel the effects a little bit more, but definitely kind of relaxes you, definitely calms you down. Similar to having a glass of wine. The next one I tried was Hi Yo. This is absolutely my favorite. I had this last year. This, you know, I think tastes the best. And for the taller can, it's only 30 calories and it gives you kind of like the most buzz for the can. Like, you know, for example, this one is smaller compared to this. So I kind of think price point budget wise, like that makes a difference to me at least. But this is their brand new flavor, strawberry guava. And oh my God, it tastes absolutely amazing. For the effects, this is by far my favorite one. This is another functional beverage. It is marketed as like feeling the float. That's sort of like what they call their buzz, whatever. And it has adaptogens, nootropics, functional botanicals. The main ingredients, it has like ashwagandha, which helps to relax, or that's like an adaptogen. It has passion flower extract, green tea extract, so L-theanine, ginger, lion's mane, and I think that's pretty much it for, oh, and then this ingredient KSM66, which I'm not quite sure, I probably have to look that up of what that is, but those are kind of like the functional ingredients in the can, and this flavor was awesome. I did try this last year, and I felt it was actually, again, comparable to having a glass of wine, and it really sort of helped you feel that kind of just like relaxed effect that typically you're going for when you're having a glass of wine at the end of the day, to kind of like relax before bedtime, so to speak. Or you're in a situation where you may be having like, you know, a little bit of that like social anxiety type of nerves and you just kind of want to calm down. This is one of my favorites for that, and the taste is by far top of the line. So this is definitely my favorite brand. So then I tried Kin Euphorics. The marketing on this can is 13 out of 10, absolutely obsessed with it. It's all, you know, their marketing is like awaken your heart, ignite the light within. So love that for this brand. It's a functional beverage. My favorite part about this is it's caffeine free. So this was probably taste wise like my second, you know, but as I said, with it kind of compares to this where they're still kind of small. So the biggest thing that, you know, when I'm thinking of the effects of this is I didn't really notice much of effect. And then I had another brand and I noticed more of an effect. So I think you might feel an effect after like 2 or 3 of these. So, you know, at the price point and it being small, you have to definitely drink more of this to kind of feel that same effect. But it is taste-wise probably my second favorite. The functional ingredients is Chandra, which I'm not really sure what that is or if I'm pronouncing that right. It also has ashwagandha. It has American oak extract, sorry. It also has Damiana leaf, hibiscus, rosemary, and L-theanine, which are, you know, the main functional ingredients. So it's really all about kind of inner light, inner relaxation. So definitely love that vibe, love that marketing. The only downside is like the cans are really small. Third one I tried was this Recess. It was watermelon mojito. Absolutely hated it. I think this tasted disgusting. I've seen like a bunch of influencers like drinking these. So I don't know, maybe it's just this flavor or maybe it's just me, but I hated this drink. I think it was absolutely awful. And I would not buy it again. But the functional ingredients are, let me see what it is. It has, you know, like spearmint, agave, guayusa, not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, apologize, L-theanine. Those are kind of like the main functional ingredients. And my marketing is like a drink for when you don't want one. I feel like that stands true because like I did not want another one of this. But it's like kind of like take a recess, you know, like relax, be balanced and buzz. So marketing, okay with that, but the taste, I was like, I'm not gonna buy this. But again, could be just this one flavor because I've seen a lot of people drink it and obviously it must taste good to some people, but definitely not my favorite. I tried this Little Saints. This brand has mushrooms in it. It has reishi and terpenes. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but it's Paloma flavor. The flavor was okay. Anything with mushrooms or mushroom related, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna, you know, buy it. I'm going to at least give it a chance because I love mushrooms. But the functional, you know, effect, pretty minimal, I would say. It was okay. The taste was all right. I probably wouldn't buy it again, but you know, if it was at a party or somebody else had it, I may have a drink of it, but I wouldn't spend my own money on it, if that kind of makes sense for a review. Recap, the Hayo was definitely my all-time favorite winner. Taste, you kind of felt that buzz. Then the Bon Buzz was second in the effects of it actually giving you kind of like that functional feeling or that like buzz relaxation feeling. But Kin Euphorics was second in taste. This tasted much better than this one, but you definitely had to drink a little bit more of these to feel kind of like the same effects, and they're both sort of like the similar size, so that plays effect into budget.